I've been accidentally texting a mysterious person for the last 4 years of my life. Not clickbait. But let's rewind a little bit so I can give you some context. Now, I am a very creative person. Or at least, I guess I like to think I am. I mean, what other YouTuber has made a bunch of videos about Spider-Man No Way Home? Wait, everyone's done that? But I am constantly brainstorming movie ideas, or YouTube video ideas, or short film ideas, and just random ideas and random thoughts in general. Like, a while back, I had the idea that earbuds are basically silly straws, but for sound. Think about that. Think about that for a second. And you cannot deny that, okay? I am so creative. But since I was always having these constant ideas, I always needed a way to keep track of all of them. Hence, why I have mountains, and mountains, and mountains, and mountains of journals. I literally have the Mount Everest of journals. And most of the ideas that I wrote down in these are bad ideas. And they're... it's kind of funny. Oh no! Mount Journal is collapsing! What are we going to do? Okay, so... Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, bro, I've been looking for this journal. Oh, I'll sort through them later. It's fine. But see, all of those journals are just full of random ideas that I've had. Most of them probably cringe, but some of them are probably good. But sometimes I don't have a journal. Sometimes I don't have a pencil. Sometimes I didn't have a pen. Sometimes I didn't even have a feather dipped in ink. So what was I gonna do when that happened? So I began to realize that I wouldn't have all of those things at all times. So I needed a different way to record all my ideas. So I came up with a terrific idea. See, my plan is whenever I had an idea, I would run off and hide, get on my phone, and then quietly whisper my ideas into the phone. And this truly was a terrific idea, especially because looking back, I used to write a lot of songs. So whenever I think of melodies or choruses or verses, I would, of course, pull out my phone and quietly sing them into the phone. And as a person who cannot sing, oh boy, is it awkward to listen to now.
And it's a chain reaction. Now we're gonna have to fight it with some serious action. Oh. Domino, they just keep falling. Domino, they just keep on falling.
Hey everyone, it's Future Carter. This part wasn't really supposed to be in the video, but I just, when I said that thing in the video, when I said, like, oh, looking back, they're funny, I hadn't actually gone back and watched them yet. And then now, I just rewatched them for the first time. And I really want to die. Domino. Why did I do this? See, okay, I'm obviously not very smart, because not only did I make some really cringy stuff like that, I'm also putting it on YouTube. So, I'm putting this out for the world. If you don't give this video a like for that, I swear. Oh, why did I do this to myself? I will say, though, now that I think about it, there is some absolute gold on my camera roll.
Look at these beautiful fish. They're so beautiful. No, that didn't.
Do walking down a hallway. Oh, I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. But after a while, I realized that making a new video every single time I had an idea would take up a lot of space, so I needed a simpler way to write down ideas. And I know what you're thinking, oh, so you downloaded a notes app, the very obvious thing to do. Ha! Nope! I instead thought I should put my own phone number into my phone and then just start texting myself. So that way I can keep track of my ideas, because I'll text the ideas to myself, and they'll get recorded in the text log. It's brilliant, really. So I loaded up my phone number into my phone and began texting myself whenever I had a movie idea, or a TV show idea, or another earbud comparison. Since 2018, I have been texting myself anytime I had some random idea I needed to record. I've been sending them for so long that my phone has actually just cut off all of the 2018 ones, and it starts in 2019, which is so sad because there is so much good stuff and also cringe in these texts that I wish I could see, but they've all been deleted. Do you know how many other earbud similes we may have lost? No! But then things in this story start to change a little bit, because a few days ago I was using my phone to take notes on a movie I was watching for an upcoming video. Subscribe if you want to see that video. It's about the Lego Batman movies. You don't want to subscribe yet? No, yeah, I understand. But because I didn't have one of my 26 journals on me, I had to take notes on my phone. Uh-oh. But as I was watching this movie, I realized something. And before we talk about that, do you like my profile pic? Get it? Cause I'm coming up with an idea, so I'm like, it's hot, okay? But as I was watching this movie, I eventually, for some reason, got curious, and I clicked on that contact card, and then I came to a realization that I would have never seen coming. It was so shocking. The only person that could have seen this coming was maybe someone who clicked on a YouTube video that explained the twist basically in the title, and in which case you've known this twist was coming for like the past 7 minutes? I put in the wrong number. Instead of putting in my phone number, I messed it up by 1 digit and put in someone else's number. And the more I thought about this, the more I realized that this completely makes sense, because I am horrible at remembering my phone number, which is 6. Like a few years ago, someone asked me in my class for my phone number, and I gave them the number from this ideas file, and they started sending me texts to see if it would work, and none of them were coming through, so I was like, I guess it's not working. Which means that not only was I bugging this random person with weird text, I also sent another person to bother them with weird text. To the person out there, I'm very sorry. I know how weird wrong number text can be. For instance, this one that I got just a while back. This one just makes me sad, okay? All she wanted was her roots dyed. She just wanted her roots dyed. And I couldn't even help her. I couldn't even be there for her. I'm a bad person. But after this revelation, it has come to my attention that over the years, I might have accidentally given out the wrong number several times. Oh, that explains why all those hot girls I gave my number to never texted me back. It's because I gave them the wrong number. Oh. That's why. Now, of course, I can't show you my phone number and then show you how I miscopied it, because I'm saving that for the 1,000 subscribers special. Obviously, if we hit 1,000 subscribers, guys, I'll leak my phone number, so smash subscribe. Oh, that does not erase. That doesn't erase. But I'm going to take the first 3 numbers of my phone number and then switch them out with different numbers just so I can show you how I copied it wrong for several years of my life. So hypothetically, my phone number starts with a 929. But see, when I copied it down for ideas, I accidentally put 922. And those are different numbers, which caused problems. So now I've come to the realization that for the last 4 years, I've been texting this random person weird movie ideas, weird TV show ideas, weird random thoughts, and this is not good, okay? I'm pretty sure I wrote down some real embarrassing stuff in there, okay? And don't worry, yes, we are gonna read through it in a minute, okay? But plus, he might steal my weird movie ideas, gosh darn it. But thank God I didn't send any of those cringy videos of me singing. Whew. Oh, darn, I sent cringy audio tracks. Oh, that's just as bad. And this means that for the last 4 years, this man or woman, I'm not to judge, but either way, they have been receiving these texts for 4 years, and they have never responded before. How can you hear this and stay silent? Now, when I discovered that this happened, I read through some of the first texts that I ever sent, but I have not read most of the messages, at least 90% of the messages, in literal years. So today, for this video, I figured it's time to go through and just read them live for y'all no matter what they say. And as I read through these probably very weird things I wrote down, let's all just imagine what the person on the other side is thinking. Probably that I'm a psychopath. But let's go ahead and flash back to 2019. I am scrolling back through all of the years of text. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Guess what I'm doing? Okay, so the first note that it saves is Spidey dances out of the MCU, homeless, then back to the MCU, then goes to space. I know what you're thinking. What? But that is actually a film project that I made where we had to use a green screen thing, and I made a video of Spidey, like, dancing and stuff, and I think I made, like, a little storyline. So I'm seeing ideas for a sequel to one of the videos that I made years ago with my cousins, one of the videos that sometimes I flash a random out-of-context clip on screen from.
No! Only a stupid, messed up, mentally person would do that! No!
One of my notes just says Peter Rabbit 2. Okay. One of them just says Black Adam. Spelled wrong. The Robinsons, a family who robs comedy. Is that a movie idea? The Robinsons, a family who robs comedy. Hides under cape, tries to get out of room. Can't see me. Oh, hey, we made that video. I know what I'm talking about there.
All last week. Can't see me.
One of them just says, figured out moral debate. Oh, I know what this is talking about. This is from that one random night on October 20th, 2019 at 9:46 a.m. I solved all of the moral dilemma, guys, but unfortunately I forgot it, so let's just move on. I see, Control Z undo. That's some premiere notes. Sunday, going to see Gemini Man. I wish I could delete that one because, Gemini Man was not good. Film, Lazy Laxly Sloth? Oh, I wrote down English screw up as like I'm guessing I was just trying to remind myself of a story. Oh gosh, that's a bad story. That's a bad story. I'll tell it later on my channel, okay? You gotta subscribe for it. Oh, we got our first audio trick. We got our first audio track.
Gong and...
What?
Gong and... Gong end?
Gong end in Monk. Oh, okay, so Monk was actually a feature-length screenplay that I wrote that is accidentally, because of when I wrote it as a child, unintentionally kind of racist? Kind of. I'll read that one day on the YouTube channel too. Don't worry. It's like, actually, I'm not racist, okay? It's just that it's about monks doing karate, but I didn't understand that, like, what monks were. It's a whole thing. I was a child. Leave me alone, okay? The sun will shine on us again. That sounds kind of sad. I see some notes from my first short film that I ever made. I see a note that says, get journal. Yeah, I wish I had, because then I wouldn't have these embarrassing things. Family movie. People show up claiming to be your family, but they're not, I guess. That's kind of interesting.
Cell 5. Run, jump, high five. All three of us high-fiving.
Oh, I know what this is from, because me and my friends were going to make a video called, like, 100 Ways to High Five, but we never made it. Here's another audio track.
High five and make a sandwich in the middle.
I can literally see how I looked back then. High five and then make a sandwich in the middle.
Bigfoot high five.
Bigfoot high five. Bigfoot high five, guys. Bigfoot high five. Very complicated high five. Rapid high five. Cop high five? Oh, so that's what the cop was doing. The Driveway horror short film. Ooh, spooky. Oh, dang. So, like, okay, this is from November of 2019. I did not start my YouTube channel till April of 2020. But I had always planned on one day making a YouTube channel, so I guess these are some of my ideas. Movie review channel for old movies, show the disc, and then going into Blu-ray player. So a quote to use at the end of every movie review is, "You can never see too many movies." So I guess my outros were gonna look like, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you can never watch too many movies. Actually, that's not too bad. That's less cringy than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so here I guess on November 7th of 2019, I was having a bad day. So I wrote, lost 2 binders, lost voice, lost iPad, and my Reading Plus from our school got hacked. Wow, my life is so hard. Oh, and then I tried to go see Gemini Man a second time because it didn't work out the first time. Still never end up seeing it in theaters, though. I end up getting a Blu-ray for it. And I'm really glad that I own that movie because I rewatch it all the time. See Jojo Rabbit and Ford vs. Ferrari with Caleb and Tyler. I saw Jojo Rabbit with them. November 8th, 2019 at 11 o'clock at night, guy sings My Little Pony song. Opens with Uptown Funk. Oh, bro! Bro, I'm talking about Playing with Fire. Bro! Guy sings My Little Pony song, opens with Uptown Funk, random camping, 10 miles on a BTS dance scene. And then I wrote call Caleb and Tyler, I guess, because I was like, I gotta call them and tell them about this film, guys. Now, you might be like, wait, why did you actually write down things about it? But see, the reason I did that is because there is actually a real story about why Playing with Fire is so special to me. But I have yet to actually reveal that story on the channel, so I guess now is the time. So the reason that Playing with Fire is so special to me is because in school, I was part of a film class. Kills Chipmunk, Distract Jax, yep, again, Playing with Fire. Carries 3 children with no robes. Dang, I wrote a note about Red Notice in November of 2019, way before that movie ever came out, and I still haven't seen it. Oh, we got another audio track, boys.
Action scene, the guy leaves a detonator, and then minutes later they circle back around to it, and he uses it.
Carter, that's not original. So many movies have done that, idiot. Another audio track?
Use my door creaking sound in short film Let Go.
That's actually not a bad idea. I think I did end up actually doing that, but because my closet door is very creaky. Let's put this theory to the test. A plus grade. On the test. Yes, that is true. My closet door is extremely squeaky. Of course, I don't really mind, though, because when my sleep paralysis demon crawls out of it, it kind of adds a little bit of atmosphere, and I kind of like that. Here I took a note about just an idea I had that was, can you take risks without limiting your audiences, is what I think I was trying to say. Which I feel like that is actually a debate. Like, in movies, everyone's like, oh, this movie takes no risks. But is it true that the more risks you take, the more you limit your audience? So it's an interesting thought. Dude, okay, so I talked about Lost Causes of Bleak Creek, the Good Mythical Morning book. Favorite novel I've ever read. That book is a masterpiece and everyone should read it. Watch Star Trek movies and Galaxy Quest. Still haven't seen either of those. A slasher film in space. A guy gets lost and goes insane. Got stuck in air, didn't want to shoot. Dad made me do work. Computer unplugged. Then Premiere won't dig. Disney Plus canceled. Sometimes I guess when I'm having a bad day, I just like to list everything. Once again, my life is so hard. Show my bullies. Shows they's bullies for watching. Yeah, remember that, kids, if you're getting bullied. Knives Out tomorrow and Young Scrooge. I guess I watched both of those movies that day. Court Camera Show. Bro, those already exist. Opinion Piece. Opinion Piece. Xmas is stupid. That is kind of true. Why would you go out of your... Why would you just go so far out of your way to just not say Christmas? It makes you sound like a big jerk. Ashton Unlucky Story. That's actually a pretty funny note. Once again, I can't tell that story on the YouTube channel right now, but... subscribe if you want to hear it. Okay, dark shower. I remember having this thought, because I just thought about how weird it would be to, like, shower with the lights off. I don't know. Another audio track?
All presidents must come together and work together to stop a problem.
It's like, did I really just pitch the President's Avengers? We get, like, all of the presidents coming together. That's actually amazing. Dude, I wrote one of my passwords in here. And I've sent it to a person. Oh, I'm asking to get hacked. I wrote down the things that I want to get some of my friends for Christmas 2 or 3 years ago. Dang. Oh, no. Okay, this is kind of cringy, but I was never interested in, like, using Reddit at all. Not my thing. But I remember that I would always watch PewDiePie's Lawaz, and I always want to be in it. So I took a note of a potential PewDiePie meme. It'd be like, therapist walks in, it's like, hey, we got the results back. You need to stop quoting PewDiePie. And then the person sitting there would be like, what? Because that's one of his quotes. Never mind. And then I took a note of things that happen in sitcoms, such as whenever two characters fight over something, they always break it in the middle. And also how a character will always say something meaningful, and then like the person will be like, oh, and then what were you gonna tell me? And then they were gonna tell them something bad, and they're like, oh, it was nothing. That always happens. Oh, and there's also always an egg drop episode in sitcoms. Always. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I put hopes for the next year, 2020. We get a new Imagine Dragons song. Oh, that's so cringy. NF new album. Indiana Jones 5 starts shooting. And get a new Toby Mac song. That's so sad. That's so sad. But Toby Mac slaps, though. Finish God Friended Me Season 2. That show is amazing and no one watched it. I wrote Go a Day Without Talking. Yeah, I have never done that before. Mess with hair. See, I'm always very self-conscious about my hair. Even though it doesn't look good right now, I always get really in my head about my hair. It's something that like really stresses me out. Trust me, my friends will tell you all about it. Especially my girlfriend. Spread some positivity! That's a great quote. Spread some positivity, guys. Short film John Wick Santa after a reindeer is killed. Oh, that's such a good idea. That's a fire idea. Oh, here's a note about me. Another personal thing about me. Can't stand when people take credit for something I did, or when I'm accused of something I didn't do. I know this isn't, like, funny, but, like, that is something that genuinely eats me alive. I cannot handle when someone accuses me of something I didn't do. Like, I will, like, lose my mind so bad that, like, sometimes it'll make it seem like I did it. Like, I just cannot handle being accused of something I didn't do. It drives me crazy, because I'm just like, I didn't do it. And it's very true. I hate it when people take credit for something I did. It can be something small like a joke. And I'm still like, dude, that was mine. Was it worth it? A video about criminals. Oh, it's always worth it. A fight scene in a Lego store where Legos are flying everywhere. That's a great idea. People before we had plates and they just plop down the food with their hands and it's gross. That's also kind of a funny idea. I wrote down a note to brush my teeth more. Leaked. A show about leaks. That's dumb. That's funny that I wrote that in 2020 because now I'm so sick of leak culture. If certain movies were made in Canada and then you make like Taken guy is like really nice. That's also a fire idea. Eyes. A Monster View short film. Oh, that's actually fire. Oh, and then I wrote some notes about Lewis Hine, who we learned about in history class, and now he's like genuinely so cool to me. Like he used the power of film and photography to change unjust laws. If I ever make it in Hollywood, which I won't, but if I ever do, I'm probably gonna make a movie about him. I think that whole idea is so cool, and I would make sure he's cast by Patrick Wilson because he sounds like a good fit. Oh look, I took some notes about how I learned the twirl in and out effect, and also I can boost volume and bass boost. Watch Clone Wars micro series. Hey, I did that with Caleb, and then I made 2 videos about it that didn't really do too well. A random Chick-fil-A order. Keep on adding Shia LaBeouf.
Do it! Just do it!
I don't know what that means. I can see
Yesterday,
myself logging
you said
some
tomorrow.
driving hours.
So just
and I was
do
driving
it!
to get my 45 hours to that burp really threw me off. I had to get
Yesterday,
45
you
hours
said
to be able
tomorrow.
to drive
So just
to get your license, so I can see myself logging how many miles I drove. That's funny. Another Chick-fil-A order. Do math homework. Look, I wrote this. I wrote Martin Scorsese's comments on cinema and Joker. And then I put, I agree, it's movies like Playing with Fire that are real cinema. That's amazing. Obviously, I had a lot of math homework to do on this day. The Bible, too. Funny story, there's no fish on the line, and then we fake moves it. That's hilarious. That's gold. Yeah, he definitely thought I was a psychopath. Catches a mayonnaise sandwich. So there is a lot more stuff that I'm not saying right now, and that's just because a lot of it is like actual ideas that, you know, not all of these are bad, okay? Some of these I actually want to keep for maybe in the future, so. I'm not reading every single one. There is way too many to do that. Oh boy, here it is. April 16th of 2020. You can see the first note, Carter Vision as short. There we go, boys. Carter Vision's first appearance. So I'm guessing this is right when my YouTube channel started. Doolittle. Their priorities on comedy over everything else that ruins emotional moment. Oh, that's from my first video. Oh, another video that I never made was Carter Cottage. It's like a hype house, but it's only me. That's such a good idea. I also wrote thriller scenes work, beautiful cinematography, but kinda boring. Boy is a really good actor. House invasion scene is awesome. Oh, I'm talking about Close Encounters of the Third Kind. That's a very bad, that's gonna get me canceled because a lot of people don't agree with that statement, but sorry. Polo walks in, me dancing up the stairs with earbuds. He opens the door to come in. Rapper shrubs at doorway. Throw earbud and they explode. Choke. Yeah, it makes sense. Blagna! There's the one that said Kids' Choice. I was like, oh, Mom, I gotta record the Kids' Choice Awards. Come on. Oh, I wrote, if I could grow a beard, it could cover my double chin. Oh, because I was really insecure about that. Oh, that's so sad. Watch John Carter, because it has my name. Sam wants an emoji movie review. That's like a reference to like one of the first comments I got on my channel. Talk about love of scary episode from Gumball from June 2nd of 2020. Dang, that brings me back. So when my channel got views. The episode of Phineas and Ferb that disappointed me. That's also another video that I ended up making. Do a review of Phineas and Ferb's Quantum Boogaloo is a smart episode. I never did that one. I see some notes for when I wrote my own Venom 2 like years ago. I almost made a video about, but I never did. But maybe one day. Pitch Taken movie with Qui-Gon. The future of DC looks spectacular. I did do that video. Update on Gumball movie video. I did that. Mom owes me $5. Dude, on July 5th of 2020, is Toby returning a possibility? Film Detective. That's amazing. It's more than a possibility now. Failed Henry Danger cartoon. Oh, that was so bad. I would actually maybe like to make a video about that one day. Honestly, Spidey 3. Honestly defending Spidey 3, I think is what I meant to say. And I do that quite often, actually. Spider-Man 3 is good. The River Monsters episode that disappointed me as a kid. That's actually a really funny story. I'll do that video about that one day. Sorry I keep on teasing a bunch of videos in the future, but it builds intrigue. And it'll maybe build enough intrigue for you to subscribe, maybe? No? Oh, no? Okay. That's fine. Dang, I wrote down a lot of notes about, Second Dimension. It's a good movie. A bunch more ideas from my borderline racist first screenplay that is 110 pages long. The Mystery of Herobrine. Annoying Orange season study. That's a great idea. Just in-depth analysis of Annoying Orange. YouTube facts. Best upload time is on Wednesday night. That is actually a true fact. Too bad I never upload on Wednesday night. Prisons were made for second chances. I don't know if that's entirely true. Tenet Trick Shots, did that video. Monster Fight, found footage, superhero zombies. Oh, hey, Marvel copied that. Hey, Marvel, have you been reading my phone? I Am Milo is amazing. I guess I'm talking about Milo Murphy's Law. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'd say it's amazing, but it's pretty solid. Saturday plagiarism! I don't know what that means. Cursed link. I'm not gonna click that. A Zaxby's order. Santa! Do your job! Was I angry that Santa didn't get me that John Cena body pillow like I asked him? Yes, I was. Walt Disney comes back to find out his business that he started has become a corporate conglomerate, and then it's like a Disney roast, but it also roasts the audience. That's actually kind of a funny idea. Okay, guys, those were just some of the random texts that stood out to me. I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment that may have went on way too long. I might have to trim that down, but there is so many just weird texts that I sent, and I just can't believe that I sent all of those to a random person. Whew, well, that was all the text, guys. It is honestly a miracle that since they had my number, they didn't call the cops on me. So for all of these years, I have been texting a random person all of my ideas. So a few times recently, I've tried to reach out and get a response, but since they are a coward, they refuse to respond. To be honest, they're probably just afraid of me after reading all of the stuff that I wrote. But if somehow the person on the end is somehow miraculously watching this video, I just want you to know that I'm not that scary. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video and going down this weird rabbit hole with me. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing for more just entertaining and fun videos, or at least that's what I try to make. So please, click this little button over here if you want to subscribe. There's also another video right here. I could have got those two mixed up, but that is all for today, and I'll make sure to text you guys when the next video is out. See ya!